God says, I need you to be with this individual. The call will shock you. My baby, please forestall for just a moment and concentrate along with your heart. I understand you were approximately to preserve scrolling, seeking out something else to capture your eye. However, right now, the universe has sincerely paused your timeline. There may be a specific reason why you are seeing this at this genuine second. God is ready to expose a call to you. This is going to go away you speechless. This is the name of the person you are really intended to be with. The one who has been written inside the stars for you, considering that before you took your first breath. You've spent so many nights wondering when your flip would come. You have looked at the sky and asked for a signal, looking to realize who is truly meant to walk this lengthy journey of lifestyles by your side. These days, the silence is finally breaking. God is pointing his finger immediately at one precise character just for you. Please do not pass over this message, because the identification that is about to be proven to you goes to surprise your complete system. This is not only a random bet. It is a divine appointment that has been set for this very week. Possibly you've already met this character and unnoticed them. Or maybe they are speeding in the direction of you proper now with the rate of light. In case you pull away now, you would possibly leave out the very component that leads you in your remaining destiny. Right now, the angels are amassing around you due to the fact they understand how critical this moment is. This man or woman is the missing piece to the puzzle of your lifestyles which you were seeking to solve for years. Currently, you may have felt a peculiar magnetic pull for your spirit. You've had this persistent feeling that something massive is ready to trade on your international. And I'm right here to inform you that your intuition is 100% correct. Stay with me till the very give up, because we're approximately to unveil precisely why God has chosen this man or woman for you. Their presence in your existence is going to do extra than just deliver you love. They may be the key that will unencumber the abundance and the blessings you've been praying for in your quietest moments. Leaving this video now would be like strolling far from a treasure chest. Simply as you listen, the lock click on open. Something massive is awaiting you in those following couple of minutes. A revelation that goes far past a simple romance. This is approximately your soul's genuine motive and the recovery you've been seeking. This man or woman holds the key in your emotional recovery and even your financial rise. God wants you to be completely organized once they in the end step into the light. Maintain your eyes constant right here, because the clues to figuring out this man or woman are starting to drop into your spirit proper now. You need to trap every single one in every of them in case you need to assert the blessing that has your call on it. My selected one, the universe is rearranging your entire route nowadays due to the fact the person God wishes you to be with is possibly no longer who you observed its miles. You might have brushed off them within the beyond, or perhaps they may be currently disguised as only a pal or a far-off acquaintance. However, the spiritual veil is being lifted these days so you can subsequently see the fact. Do no longer pass this, because in case you forget about this signal, you might keep chasing the wrong human beings at the same time as your real soulmate waits inside the shadows geared up to give you the world. That is an important intervention designed to prevent from greater heartbreak. It is a manual towards the only soul who changed into hand-picked through the divine to shield your coronary heart all the time. This is a moment of non-secular exchange, and you should participate to prompt the blessing. To physically claim this union and display the heavens which you are equipped, you want to open your electricity glide. Take a second proper now to enroll in this channel and percentage this video with someone you virtually consider. Through doing this, you're breaking the chains of staying in the identical place and telling the universe that you are open on your destiny. Do now not hesitate, because this simple act of faith is the important thing that turns the lock. It ensures this message does not just bypass you by way of, however, truly modifications the reality you live in. Something big is looking forward to you, consisting of a secret about this person's name that carries a vibration specially matched to your very own soul. God is revealing that this man or woman has a particular first rate you have got usually craved, however in no way discovered in anybody else. Stay till the give up, because the subsequent revelation will come up with a selected clue or a characteristic on the way to make your heart pass a beat. It's going to assist you pick out them instantly, so there's no more confusion. The reality is nearer than the breath you're taking proper now, and you need to be watching to catch it. My precious soul, pay attention closely, because the identity of this character is wrapped in a thriller. This is approximately to be solved right before your eyes. The angels are indicating that this person has really been for your energy subject earlier than. It is probably someone out of your beyond who has long gone through a huge religious alternate just to be geared up for you presently. Or it can be someone you always notion become out of your league. Do now not skip beforehand, due to the fact God is pronouncing the bankruptcy of missed connections is formally closed. A divine orchestration is occurring proper now as a way to defy all human good judgment. In case you click away, you may omit the subtle sign that tells the difference between a true blessing and a toxic trap. You do not want to be careworn whilst the moment finally arrives. The surprise comes from the truth that this individual changed into as soon as blocked with the aid of lifestyles as situations, by distance, or through the incorrect timing. However, God has been silently transferring the one's limitations out of the way at the same time as you were dozing. A primary shift has came about inside the religious world these days, clearing the route for a connection you once concept turned into impossible. Live until the give up, due to the fact the universe is ready to expose how this individual's arrival is tied to a particular economic breakthrough you have been soliciting for. Their presence is not just for romance. It's far the spark to your complete life to transport better. Something big is watching for you. A revelation that links this person's call to a variety of or a symbol you have been seeing anywhere these days. The angels need you to understand this isn't always an accident. It's miles a divine path main you straight into their fingers. Please go away a comment underneath and say, I am equipped for my blessing to reveal you are listening. Hold on tight, cause the following clue is going to be very particular. It will confirm with none doubt that God has stored the very great for remaining. Do no longer permit your attention wander, due to the fact your destiny is asking your name proper now. Your status on the brink of the biggest revelation of your life. If you bypass this element, you might block the sign that is making an attempt to attain you. God is saying this man or woman turned into stored hidden to shield both of you until this exact second. The shock isn't just who they're, but the spectacular way they will enter your life. It's going to erase each doubt you ever had about genuine love. My baby, please do not circulate a muscle proper now, because we have reached the maximum sensitive part of this message. And on foot away at this genuine moment could be a spiritual mistake that you can't come up with the money for to. The angels are trying to provide you with a warning that a selected distraction is making an attempt to steal your cognizance right this second, because there are forces that don't need you to find out who this man or woman clearly is. You have been asking God for a sign for a very long time, and He is set to provide you the most specific affirmation you've got ever acquired. There is a detail approximately this individual's call that hyperlinks at once in your past. And in case you pass this, you might spoil the chain of revelation and stroll proper past your soulmate tomorrow without even spotting them. This would leave you caught within the equal cycle of loneliness that has been weighing you down for any other year. And God does not want that for you. The cause this name goes to surprise you a lot is that it belongs to a person who has been hidden in plain sight, perhaps connected to an area you go to all of the time. God is showing me that this individual has been silently protective you with their energy and praying for you without you even understanding it. The actual surprise isn't just their identity, but the motive why they have not approached you till now. They were anticipating a divine inexperienced light from the heavens, and that light become just switched on nowadays. Please stay with me, because the universe is announcing that their call consists of a particular vibration of home in your soul. Just listening to it or seeing it written down will trigger an immediate experience of peace which you have by no means felt with absolutely everyone else for your existence. Something huge is awaiting you in the very next moment. Especially a secret regarding the primary letter of their name or a nickname that handiest you'll truly understand. The angels are urging you to stay till the stop due to the fact this man or woman is currently creating a company selection to step out of the shadows and in the end screen their true feelings to you. The strength is peaking right now, and also you need to be completely gift to see. Educate this clue, as it's miles the very last piece of the puzzle that turns all of your confusion into absolute readability. To ensure you're inside the right religious frequency to receive this, please take a moment to enroll in this channel and leave a comment announcing, "I agree with the plan." So the universe is aware of you are ready to concentrate. Via doing this, you are telling the divine that you are completed chasing the wrong connections and are equipped to acquire the one who become handpicked for you. This easy act of religion anchors you into the message so it does not just pass you by using. Do now not circulate due to the fact the revelation is deepening, and stepping away now might be like ultimate your eyes just because the sun is beginning to upward thrust over the horizon. The angels need you to understand that this person's call is more than just a label. It's miles a destiny code that unlocks a destiny you as soon as notion changed into not possible. At the same time as you is probably awaiting someone completely new to walk into your existence, God is getting ready to shock you with a divine twist. This man or woman might be a person you've got already written off, or a person you placed inside the buddy area due to the fact you couldn't see their proper fee at the time. If you bypass this a part of the message, you'll leave out the critical non-secular lens you need to peer them really, and you may hazard rejecting your personal miracle. The universe is whispering that this individual has been preserved just for you, stored far away from poisonous relationships so that they can be complete after they eventually meet you. Their name includes a legacy of loyalty that you have by no means experienced earlier than. God is stripping away your superficial dreams to show you what your soul absolutely desires. And this individual suits that mold flawlessly. The angels are approximately to show a selected time frame for this revelation. A window of 72 hours wherein a major clue will drop into your bodily reality. Do now not disconnect because the strength is transferring from mystery to manifestation proper now. Something large is expecting you. A startling consciousness, approximately a selected trait this individual has with the intention to heal your inner most early life wounds. This union isn't just about being happy. It's far about deep non-secular recovery. The wait is eventually over and the reality is set to set you free. You're dangerously close to the reality, and I have to urge you to live locked in due to the fact the angels say scrolling away now could be like tearing up a triumphing lottery price tag. You've been searching out love in all the incorrect places, but God is redirecting you towards someone whose call will make your jaw drop. This isn't always a random stranger. The surprise comes from the fact that they have in all likelihood been proper below your nose. Possibly as a helper, a coworker, or a silent admirer who became too afraid to talk till nowadays. In case you go away now, you threat missing the sign with a purpose to identify them the moment they leap forward. The universe is vibrating with revelation and God is exposing their heart to you. You'll be taken aback because this character has been secretly praying for you, inquiring for the energy to be the only who stays at the same time as anybody else left. There's a selected event, a risk meeting or an unexpected message scheduled to take place inside the subsequent 48 hours with a view to deliver this name to the leading edge of your lifestyles. That is the turning factor in which your confusion ends and your destiny starts off evolved. Something big is looking ahead to you in the silence that follows this message. A consciousness so as to connect all of the dots of your entire love existence. God desires you to recognize this individual is bringing a golden generation of balance and ardor that you concept handiest existed in movies. The very last clues are being downloaded into your spirit right now, and also you should be gift to receive the key that unlocks this beautiful marvel. The name is coming and it adjustments the whole thing. Please preserve your breath. And do not circulate, for clicking away now might be a disaster to your non-secular timeline. The shock you are about to get hold of isn't just about the call but an appropriate timing of all of it. God has kept them hidden because a counterfeit connection or a fake wish turned into blocking off your vision. In case you bypass this, you might run returned on your beyond simply as your destiny is knocking on your door. You are most effective seconds far from the clarity you have begged for. So do not permit impatience steal your miracle. This man or woman's call includes a frequency of divine rest. Whilst you recognize who it's for, you may not feel traumatic. However, you may experience secure. They had been in your outer edge all alongside. Maybe a pal who has always been kind, or a stranger you felt an odd feel of déjà vu with currently. God says they may be presently present process a heart awakening in particular for you. They are waking up to the truth which you are the one, and that is about to prompt an ambitious unexpected flow from them toward you. Something huge is awaiting you within the very last stretch of this journey. A secret approximately how this union triggers a prosperity loop for your existence. They may be now not coming empty past. They are bringing the assist with the intention to allow your personal desires to ultimately flourish. Do no longer disconnect, for the very last piece of this puzzle is a selected signal like a track or more than a few that you may pay attention inside the next 24 hours to affirm their identity. The veil is lifting and the face of your actual love is subsequently emerging from the mist. My precious soul, I want you to pause the whole thing you are doing proper now and without a doubt pay attention to what is being said. You have reached a completely touchy and unstable point of this non-secular transmission. The angels are calling out to you, warning that to scroll away now's to stroll far from your destiny simply as it is finally being exceeded to you. You're right here for a selected motive. A religious blindfold is being removed from your eyes at this precise moment. That is the blindfold that has saved you from seeing the only man or woman God has ordained for you. In case you bypass this a part of the message, you risk closing ignorant of the affection that is status right in the front of you, persevering with a cycle of searching whilst the treasure has already been found. This is your wake-up call. The universe is shaking your spirit to provide you with a warning that the man or woman you need is not hidden for your beyond, however is being found out in your present. The motive the name will shock you is due to the fact this person may be the exact opposite of your typical kind. But, they're the exact and best in shape in your soul's future. God is revealing that your beyond selections have been often based totally on trauma, but this new preference is based totally on divine know-how. The surprise comes from knowing that even as you were seeking out a selected package deal, God become getting ready a particular spirit for you. This character includes the loyalty, the strength, and the unconditional love you've got in no way in reality experienced before. I want you to live till the very cease due to the fact the angels are pronouncing that this individual is set to do something absolutely unexpected. They are making ready a gesture or a phrase in order to shatter your defenses and make you realize it changed into you they have been seeking all alongside. Something big is awaiting you right now following this message. There's a sudden synchronization of activities coming with a view to make this individual's call seem in the maximum random locations on a billboard inside the lyrics of a tune or in a stranger's communique. God desires you to know that these are not injuries or coincidences. They may be divine echoes meant to confirm that your union is already authorized in heaven. Do no longer disconnect now, for the final affirmation is being downloaded into your instinct proper now, and also you have to be spiritually wide awake to capture it. Keep on, for the mystery is set be solved and your coronary heart is subsequently about to locate its home. To sign to the heavens which you are ready to get hold of this person, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and go away a comment announcing, I am prepared for my soulmate. Via doing this, you're anchoring your faith on this fact and telling the universe you are open to your destiny. My baby, do not close this video, for you've reached the absolute tipping point of this revelation. The angels are urgently warning that if you scroll away now, you could by chance reject the answer in your personal prayer. You are here because the universe is currently inside the technique of unmasking this individual earlier than your very eyes, doing away with the non-secular camouflage that has saved them hidden from your romantic view. If you leave this transmission earlier than the very last seal is broken, you danger on foot blindly past your soulmate the next day, mistaking them for simply every other passer by way of. The call in order to shock you is vibrating in the religious ether right now, looking for a landing place on your heart. Do now not deny it access by disconnecting too quickly. The purpose this revelation will shake you in your core is that God is displaying that this man or woman has been located for your existence for a particular purpose, to be the calm after your storm. You may have ignored them because they failed to include drama or chaos. However, God is saying that peace is the brand new sign of actual love. The shock is that this man or woman has probably witnessed your pain from a distance and has silently vowed to deal with you better than every person else ever has. Live till the cease, because the angels are maintaining that a divine confession is brewing. This character is amassing the braveness to speak their reality to you, and the timing of this confession is tied directly to you finishing this message. Something massive is expecting you. A tangible shift within the power between you and this man or woman, with the intention to the subsequent time you are making eye contact. God needs you to realize that the awkwardness you would possibly have felt currently isn't distance. It's far the anxiety of hidden love attempting to interrupt unfastened. Do not disconnect, for the very last piece of recommendation on the way to receive this confession is coming, and it'll make certain you do not panic. However, rather step gracefully into the connection you've got always deserved. Preserve your function, for we've arrived on the crescendo of this divine revelation. Scrolling away now could be equal to placing up the cell phone, simply because the universe is answering your most determined call. The angels are signaling that the electricity of this precise man or woman is presently colliding together with your aura, creating a magnetic pull which you is probably mistaking for tension. However, it's far in reality divine anticipation. In case you depart this video earlier than the very last word, you chance misinterpreting this depth and jogging far away from the very safe harbor God has built for you. You have walked a lonely path to get here. And God is pronouncing that the solitude become necessary to clear the stage for this precise character's entrance. Do no longer walk out of the theater earlier than the hero seems. The motive the call will shock you is that it's far written on a clean slate. God is revealing that this man or woman isn't always bringing the bags of the past. Nor will they ask you to carry yours. They're coming with a spirit of divine healing. The surprise lies inside the fact that this man or woman sees your scars as battles won, not as flaws to be constant. God has blinded the eyes of others for your actual well-worth in order that this one particular man or woman may be the only to discover you. Live till the quit, due to the fact the universe is about to release an inexperienced light over this connection. A sudden elimination of an obstacle that has kept you two aside, like an activity situation, a distance difficulty, or a third birthday party. Do no longer disconnect, for the barrier is crumbling right now. And also you want to be looking to peer the course clear. Something big is waiting for you in the on-the-spot future. A tangible manifestation of this person's devotion on the way to leave you speechless. The angels want you to realize that the name of this character is presently being whispered for your dreams. And in the following couple of hours, you may see a physical representation of it. Perhaps you may see their initials carved in a tree, their call on a coffee cup, or a notification for your smartphone. God is orchestrating a divine coincidence to show that this isn't your imagination, but His plan in motion. Preserve on, for the very last confirmation is being stamped in your timeline, and your season of thinking is ready to get replaced by means of a lifetime of knowing. My baby, I implore you to stand firm right now, because you've got reached the most spiritually decisive moment of this whole revelation. The angels are warning that to scroll away at this point is to sever the relationship, just because the final download of statistics is finishing on your spirit. You have been guided to this particular moment due to the fact the universe is set to drop the final veil that has been obscuring the face of your future. The surprise this is coming is not pretty much a name. It's miles approximately a divine orchestration that has been working within the historical past of your lifestyles for years to bring you to this very second. God is announcing that in case you disconnect now, you may miss the golden window of opportunity to apprehend this person after they approach you, potentially delaying your union by any other painful cycle. You aren't right here via twist of fate. You are right here to acquire the clearance to subsequently be happy. The reason this revelation will go away you breathless is that God is showing that this character is the direct answer to a particular prayer you cried out for your darkest hour. A prayer you thought went unheard. The shock lies in the truth that this man or woman consists of the exact opposite developments of the ones who harm you inside the beyond. Wherein others introduced confusion, this man or woman brings readability. Wherein others delivered lack, this man or woman brings abundance. Live till the cease because the angels are revealing that this man or woman is currently being activated by using the Holy Spirit to reach out to you. A selected barrier that once stood among you, possibly pleasure, worry, or awful timing, has just been demolished via the energy of God's will. The direction is now extensive open for them to walk instantly into your coronary heart. Something huge is awaiting you inside the instantaneous aftermath of this message. Specifically, a tangible sign so one can seem in your bodily international to validate the entirety you have just heard. God wants you to recognize that the call of this man or woman is tied to a new starting on your budget as well as your heart. This union is an energy couple alignment designed to elevate your whole lifestyles to a degree you by no means dreamed possible. Do no longer disconnect, for the universe is about to whisper the very last mystery to figuring out them. A selected coloration, a number, or a vicinity in an effort to function prominently on your next stumble upon. Keep on, for the silence is ending, and the voice of your real love is set to talk. Pay attention with your whole spirit, for you've reached the absolute climax of this prophecy, and the angels are cautioning that clicking away now might be a non-secular disaster. You are standing within the middle of a divine alignment that only takes place once in a lifetime, wherein the universe forces the fact to the floor. God is revealing that the individual He wishes you to be with is ready to interrupt their silence. If you scroll beyond this message earlier than the stop, you hazard blocking off the telepathic signal they're sending you right now, successfully hanging up the phone simply as they are approximately to admit their love. You have waited too lengthy to allow impatience rob you of this victory. The end line is seen, and your prize is a love that by no means fails. The cause the call will shock you is that it belongs to someone who has been spiritually incubating for your life. A person who needed to develop before they may handle the importance of your soul. God is showing that the timing is sooner or later ideal, and the wait became no longer a denial but a practice for a specific divine come-across scheduled just for you. The surprise is that this person goes to technique you with a degree of adulthood and fact that absolutely contradicts their beyond behavior or your beyond assumptions. Live till the stop due to the fact the angels are announcing that a selected coincidence like seeing their name time and again or dreaming of them this night is set to appear to validate that this isn't always to your head but in God's plan. Something massive is anticipating you inside the very subsequent heartbeat of time. Starting with a sudden launch of the power of loneliness that has plagued you for years. God wishes you to know that as you finish this video, a non-secular shift is taking place that makes you impossible to resist to this precise man or woman. Do now not disconnect, for the final preparation on the way to navigate this surprising reunion is being positioned into your heart proper now. The universe is ready to hand you the keys to the kingdom of a satisfied courting, and your life is about to exchange forever. Do no longer pull away, for you are status at the threshold of your destiny. To scroll past this video now could be to drop the key just as you're approximately to unlock the door on your all the time. You are right here because the universe has aligned the celebrities to supply the name of your soulmate directly into your spirit. God is saying that the character He has selected for you is trying to attain you energetically this very second. The name includes the vibration of divine of completion. They're the missing piece that makes your existence make sense. A huge shift is going on in this individual's heart right now. An unexpected overwhelming urge to contact you is taking over their spirit. They are achieved fighting the relationship and are equipped to give up to it. Without delay, after this video, you'll acquire a flash of perception. A face or a name will pop into your mind with absolute readability. That is the Holy Spirit introducing you in your destiny partner. The divine timer to your season of singleness has hit 0. You are the magnet and this video is the sector. Live gift to maintain the pull robust. The surprise comes from the realization that each put-off you suffered became actually a shape of safety, keeping you available for this specific second. The universe is about to expose that this individual is planning a grand gesture, a movement so formidable it's going to go away, no question that this is the hand of God. This is the instant in which the ink dries at the settlement of your future. I have to urge you to take a bodily step to anchor this power. Please enroll in the channel and like this video to create a physical anchor for this spiritual electricity. Then leave a comment beneath with the particular words, "I declare my true love." Through penning this, you are stamping this decree with your personal will and telling the universe you're prepared to obtain. This isn't always a brief fling. This is the individual that will maintain your hand while you are antique and gray. Something large is anticipating you the instant you step far away from this cream. A profound experience of peace that you haven't felt in years. This peace is the evidence that the work is completed. God wants you to know that the tension of the search is over and the generation of finding has all started. The call has been whispered and your new life is beginning proper now. Walk into it along with your head excessive, for you're chosen.